Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Hand of Fate. I'm Rowing Postal, and today we are going to be taking down the Queen of Dust. Um, like I mentioned last time, we have a curse. It's called Money Bags. In combat, our speed will be reduced by how much gold we possess, so we'll have to watch out for that. Shouldn't be that bad.
Even when you face the Queen of Dust again, what will you tell her?
What do you mean
She
again?
has no use for men like you with noble causes in their heart.
Alright, anyway. Somebody mentioned that I should probably go over the reason why I've been picking the cards I've been picking. It made sense to me, but obviously I've played the game. So, if I knew I was going to be facing a lot of skeletons, I'd take the maces, because obviously the skeletons are weak to them, they're holy and everything like that. And as far as the equipment goes, I want the new stuff because it's new. It's usually better as well. You know, it's like a little bit stronger, it has an effect. Just to make it interesting and everything like that. There's really not a huge deal with all the equipment, except for, of course, this artifact, the mercenary contract. Nobody wants that right now because it gives us more money, and like I just said with the curse, the money's going to screw us up. As far as the encounters go, obviously anything with a little symbol down at the bottom, that little, there we go, the little sun down at the bottom will mean we can unlock more cards, and that always sounds better to me. It just should be interesting, and then, you know, it's not the same old thing over and over again. So over time, I'll probably be trying to change out the oldest cards, especially as they get unlocked. Like the Maiden and the Twisted Canyon, and like I've already gotten rid of the Winding Trail and Ambush. And the reason I don't have the White Council and the Song of the Minotaur in here are just because we don't have room. And I couldn't think of anything better to take out. So, let's hop right in.
Now we play for the cup, the first of my symbols.
Decks just keep
I've
getting
added
bigger.
some cards to spice up the game.
Yeah,
In addition to the pain and gain decks, there are now blessings and curses. Choose your steps carefully.
Alright. Let's go counterclockwise. Alright, Call for the Priest is a type of shop. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Priest has some skill tending wounds, but they excel at removing curses for a price, of course. So that is the big thing for Call for a Priest. If you have a curse that you really don't want, you can get rid of it. Usually the ones that are given to you at the beginning of a game, though, cost an exorbitant amount of money. So let's see how much it is. There's absolutely no way we can remove it, but just to see it. Remove curses, $300. Yeah, we're not gonna get that ever. At least not this game. And you can apparently buy blessings, which I guess I had forgotten about, but they are more than we have, so not worth hanging around. On the plus side, you can go back. Of course, it costs food to take every step, but if you have the money for some reason and you want to go back and buy it, you always get the choice. Twisted Canyon again, so a chance to get a weapon. I saw we had the Frostfang in the deck, which is something new, so there's always a chance we can pick it up.
Choose from these options.
Alright, the top wasn't bad, so off we go. Yeah, okay. Should have guessed. Odds weren't in our favor, but you know what?
Really?
It's better than what we had.
Is that what you're going to do?
If he mocks me for this, I blame him. Once again, we meet Mr. Lionel. Tell you what, let's do something else this time. We won't try to get a shield. We'll just ask him what he needs. Need? I need to help you, he says. Oh, he taps the staff on the ground, and we get a shield. Alright, and we still remind him of his, I hope, handsome son. If he looks anything like me. Now if he goes, takes a pickled onion. So, alright. It seems like we get a shield period. Alright.
It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
Hitch a Ride is similar to the stairs card. It just sends us on our way. We miss these next 3 cards. But, you know, we get closer to the boss. But I think we're going to be able to survive, so we're going to keep exploring. The Helpful Priest is new.
And eternal damnations. I have no truck with any of it.
I don't know what you're talking about. You bless and curse us on a regular basis. We meet a wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. For a small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods. Well, let's give them half our food. Hope they round the right way. Oh crap, we have to get a huge success in this, don't we? Is the third one the bottom? Probably. You guys can't respond anyway. Hey! He speaks in the language of the old religion for several minutes and then gently touches your forehead. It's done. He draws. We get 2 blessings and the card's token. Alright.
Blessings will remain always active and are never removed.
Oh,
unless
perfect.
you die, of course. Then you're back where you began, as always.
So, now whenever we get a chance card like what we just did, we can pick and return the card and draw again, but it will shuffle again. So, at least we get 2 chances to not get screwed up.
Useful.
Oh, and now we do 2 more damage for each blessing we possess, and we have 2.
Take the token. It is yours.
I don't know how much 4 damage really comes out to, but more is more.
Every step you take consumes food, but you will also heal as you proceed.
Alright, we meet the maiden again, and I think we're running low on food, so if we ask for supplies with any luck, we will get an exorbitant amount. The bread will sustain us for many days. Well, it is elven bread, right? That seems to go with lore. So 5 food. Alright, 8 food. We basically made it all back. Alright, the first of the DLCs, the Landlocked Lover.
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
Okay, the door to the Landlocked Lover opens with a creak, breaking the silence like a loud thunderclap in a tomb. The proprietor greets you. Welcome, traveler. Before I can treat you with our hospitality, I must ask you a very important question. Have you seen, heard, or God forbid, smelled a kraken? How about we've never seen a kraken? Consider yourself lucky. There's no more foul a beast than a kraken. I'm Carlo, and welcome to the Landlocked Lover. After giving you some time to enjoy the warmth and some stale bread, Carlo approaches you. I've heard rumors of boats going missing from the small village port of Norwich. No survivors and no witnesses. Norwich port is run by bandits, thieves, and smugglers. There's no way to know what's really happening there. Perhaps you could have a look around and find out more. I would go, of course, but I have this place to look after. He gestures to the empty, damp-ridden flea hole he calls a home. And the card token is now yours. So, what a challenge. I had to read all that without stumbling over words. Okay. I thought I just couldn't turn. I'm just being an idiot. Down we go.
A fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom.
We found a friendly trader willing to let you ride on his wagon. And that's the exit. So hitch a ride and out we go. Oh, not far out of the town, we come under attack. Not out we go. 5 dust. I'll take it. Shouldn't be that difficult.
Now we begin to raise the stakes. The arena
Oh,
itself.
I forgot about that.
Beware.
Some of the maps... Yeah, thanks for mentioning it now. Some of the maps have traps built in. And they will hit us. But sometimes we can also drag these guys through if we want to risk it. But I think that's more useful in like later fights when we're actually getting the crap beaten out of us. The dust haven't gotten too difficult yet. Alright, one random gain card, 25 gold to slow us down.
To give you a taste.
Probably, at least.
You are close on her trail.
Alright.
And more confident than I had imagined. Perhaps you will play beyond this mark, and we will see your true mettle.
Well, assuming the exit is the last card in the bottom right, we can, you know, travel across the entire map, I think, without backtracking too much. Traveling Mage, 35 gold. Let's approach the shop. At the very least, we can buy food, speed ourselves up because we won't have the gold, and not starve to death. Seems they have a couple artifacts and a helmet. The Dragon's Ring and the Hern's Antlers are here again. I don't think we'll be facing... Sorry, any lizard men. And I doubt we'll get all of the dragon stuff. As much as I'd love to buy some of it, I'm just going to make sure I don't fail this game really early. And buy this food as quickly as I can at a terrible price. Alright. Anything to sell? No. Just the stuff we literally have equipped. I don't think the helmet actually gives you any defensive bonuses like against non-lizard men. I think only the armor really does that. They're just little augments.
Walk to get to the queen. So many potential places for an assailant to get the upper hand.
Alright, a rock fall. Excuse me. While journeying near the coast, you hear a rumble overhead. Falling rocks force you to take cover. I guess we have to attempt to dodge the rocks. Good thing we have 2 chances. Alright, and good thing it's moving slow. Oh, thank God. Confirm is A. Alright, let's not screw that up. We dodge the rocks by ducking into a small cave. A few minutes later, we emerge and climb around the new rockfall. So with failures and epic failures, you usually draw what are called pain cards. I don't know if we've actually seen those. Oh, okay, a voice somewhere above says, did I hit them? So we're going to run up and attack these bandits because they made me do another chance card. Anyway, so the pain cards are like lose max health, lose actual health. You can lose food, you can lose gold, you can lose equipment. Just any way they can screw with you. I think you can actually even get cursed from it, but maybe not this early. So, 5 more dust in a small area. 6 more dust? Can I not count? Yeah. I always mess up the combo with the last guy alive. So as the game goes on, there's more like ranged enemies focusing us. There are different types of enemies. I realize the combat right now is absolutely dull. And again, it was generally considered the worst part of the game. But more for the simplicity behind it, I think.
Middle of the road in every way.
Well, that sounds like me, so I'll wear it. Middle of the road. Desperate measures.
Few select these sorts of weapons because nobody ever anticipates being in peril. Such misplaced confidence is usually their downfall.
Alright, it inflicts more damage the lower our health is. It does a lot of damage, it's slow. We haven't had it, what the heck. I vote we take the giant hammer. Or mace, whatever you want to call it. It does do more damage. I don't know why I'm thinking I wouldn't take it. Damn it.
Again, the stones tumble upon you.
Should just put all 3 there? Come on. Okay, dodge again. Good, the medium armor doesn't make it harder. Sometimes the items you're wearing will change the, what do you call them? The chances. Like the river, if you're wearing medium armor, you can't get like the epic success. You can just cross the river. Can we flee the area? Let's see what happens now. A few more rocks are hurled in our direction as we run away, but none strike us. Alright. So if we're ever in a dangerous position, we can just run. Indecent Arrival. I believe this is the Descent to Hell DLC, so let's see this story.
Token now.
You're minding your own business in a local tavern when suddenly 3 masked men burst through your doors, grab a young man from the bar, and manhandle him outside. One patron bursts out in protest, but is quickly silenced by the solemn stares of all those around him. Leave them be, Garrett. If it's his time, then it must be done. Yeah, I want to know what happened. We follow the masked men outside. Immediately, you're confronted by a large crowd, all wearing masks. Their leader speaks to you. Whoa there, stranger. I really would prefer that no outsider witness what we're about here. I know this may look like a godforsaken thing we do, but you have no idea of our troubles. So I'll ask you not to involve yourself. I will not ask twice, as we have no time for objections. The crowd turns and drags away the young man, their torches burning a mournful light into the distance. Once the light has faded from sight, you follow their path into the forest. You catch up with them, and to your surprise, they are gathered around a yawning portal that whirls with malicious portent. Despite their disguises, it's obvious that none of the hood figures relish the sight before them, and many are obviously distraught. The captive is carried to the portal atop the shoulders of 6 people as though they were his coffin bearers, and he already dead. The young man's struggles are subdued by bonds of rope. Will you interrupt the ceremony? Yeah. Burst forth from your hiding place and plead with the assembled crowd not to go through whatever bizarre ritual they're engaged in, but we gain no support. Their leader eventually speaks above the crowd. If this man is so adamant that one of our own should not be sent to the underworld, then perhaps he should go himself. You are immediately seized by the crowd and pushed toward the portal. Try as you might, they are too strong for you, and you cannot escape. You stumble and fall into the portal. You fall to the ground with only a gentle jolt. You find yourself in a forest that bears a most striking resemblance to where you just were, but with 2 very significant differences. The crowd of masked onlookers are gone, and the sky burns with bright red flames. Out of the sulfur and the flames emerge foul hell beasts. Alright, hell it is. Where are they? Oh. Well, these are new. Oh, that... Okay. I realized I reacted way too slow to that attack with red that we can't block, but... Oh, God. Does it seem like they're attacking slowly? Because it does to me. Garbage. Ah! What in the hell? Terrible showing on my part. Apparently, the Hell Beasts are reskinned versions of the Ratmen, which are, of course, another suit of cards. After you destroy the last Hell Beast, the portal stirs back into life. You are lifted off your feet and sucked into the vortex, before being deposited back in the leafy forest where you were ejected from earlier, and the card's token is now ours. So, you know, at least we had to do something for this one.
An accident or a trap? I wonder.
I wonder if they were avoidable at all. Alright, how good can my luck be? One or three, that's my guess. One. Hey! Oh man, I'm actually really happy about that. This luck is not going to last. You know what? Let's run up and fight him. We'll get some gain cards out of it. Maybe we'll get some health back. Maybe we'll just get some food. I don't know how long we have to go. Dust and dust. Please keep standing around. I actually appreciate it. Wish we could knock people off ledges. That'd be a good addition. Oh, we just get equipment. Okay.
The most fundamental symbol of might for an age.
Nah, that's alright. No sword for us.
Chains for armor, as you will.
Okay, a different medium armor. I assume the stats are the same just because it says defense medium. But, you know, again, any strike we sustain from bows or wands, which I don't think we've seen, we'll have a chance to restore our cooldowns,
Sure,
which
that's
I don't
right.
think we have. But you never know. We could get them. Oh my gosh. Lionel and another DLC.
Again, a token is at stake.
I wish I had something to drink. Alright. One night as you lay in a forest clearing, you are disturbed by the sight of a shadowy figure watching from the darkness. Well met, the goblin exclaims, stepping into the light and sitting by the fire. Just the armed warrior I've been seeking. Let him elaborate. Of course, his name is Mr. Lionel, and I have a tale of woe to share with you, and perhaps an opportunity for you to make a tidy profit from my misfortune. He goes on to tell the story of his troubles with the King of Goblins while lamenting his subsequent banishment from the goblin community. The king could have shown leniency, he concludes, but given that his daughter and I were both drunk from the excellent brandy served at his coronation, instead, he opted to make his first official act my banishment. The fool will regret it, though. For now, it's time for revenge, he says eagerly, taking out a strange amulet. For hundreds of years, the Goblin Kings have gathered treasure and hoarded it in a series of enchanted and ever-changing treasure vaults. Only the Goblin King himself knows where his treasure vaults are hidden, but now I have a way to find them. I just need a lock of elven hair to complete this magical device. Well, we'll take the task. Just get the hair by any means possible, and don't worry, he'll find us again once the quest is complete, and the card's token is now ours. With that, he returns to the shadows and sits down behind a bush, watching you.
Well done.
Creepy. I hope we don't have to sleep there. Alright, let's hurry it up. Get where we're going. Or not. Dead King's
Greed.
Hall.
If it were not for greed, then who would play at this game? As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards.
Okay.
Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
We see an ancient ornate coffin in the main burial chamber. It may hold spectacular wealth, but it will surely be guarded. Well, we don't have a choice, so... okay, we do have a choice. Well, news always better, right? Let's go. Attempt to take them by surprise. We either succeed or fail. Well, we fail. We succeed! Alright, cool. That double shuffle. Was not ready for that. We leap into fray, taking one of them down before they can even react. Oh, okay. Two of them down before they can even react. We get to pick the card that goes away. Well, we got a mace, specifically for this reason. Did you just walk backwards? more calcium. Alright, 3 gain cards. The card's token is ours. Draw 3, select 1 to keep. A helmet, a new sword, or a new helmet. Well, we got the cool weapon, right? Helm of Reflection.
A coarse defense, but a valuable one nonetheless.
Alright, if we reflect a projectile, this helm creates a small force explosion. Well, there have been no Yeah, whatever, we'll take it anyway. 1 whole food, and 3 gold. We are swimming in it. Thanks, Scrooge McDuck. Swimming in gold. Oh, okay. This was the last floor. Queen of Dust.
Turn to rotten enterprise. You may win this battle and send the queen to her rightful end. Yet, what have you gained in the process?
Okay. The Desert Queen is more lethal in battle and harder to kill than a regular bandit. Her blades are sharp and she is frequently protected by a powerful crossbow. Okay, cool. Then the reflection helmet was a great idea. And the armor. Alright. I had forgotten that, so that's great. The Bandit Queen was taken by slavers as a child and raised in the desert. Over the years, she has bribed and murdered her way to her current position as second in command of the Desert Thieves, proving herself capable of ruthless cunning.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
No big story? Alright. That's new. So it's her, a ballista, and 2 more. So we should be okay. And we can reflect the whoa. No thanks. Also no thanks. Let's just beat up the ballista while she tries to kill me. Ah! Are you done? No, no, no. We deserve to get hit there. Look like a terrible supervillain. That purple head.
Inevitable, I suppose. So often those who beat plowshare to sword die by the grim instruments of their industry. Still, she fought well and bravely, which is all I expect from my pawns and players.
Well, that doesn't seem like too much. So, we've unlocked the goblet. They're just steps that increase the difficulty of the game. So the goblet upgrades. Our counterattacks do more damage, that's good. If we stun somebody with a shield, it renders enemies dazed for a longer time. And our starting gear has been upgraded, so we won't have like a rusty axe, I don't think, we'll just have an axe. The strength of bandits have increased, the skeleton strength has increased, and now bandits have throwing knives, so we have to worry about projectiles.
You have earned the first of the symbols of my power and passed the first gate. There is no turning back now. Previously I was merciful, but now I cannot be. It is begun.
All right.
I crafted each of these cards over the course of years. You have taken them from me in mere moments.
Well, stop talking, and we'll see what they are. For helping the priest, dealing with the helpful priest apparently, we gain a health potion of 15 health, a new ring, and the next bit in the helpful priest called Charity. Alright, first DLC. The Carlo of the Landlocked Lubber gains us this card, Smuggler's Wharf. Was this hell? Yep, into the underworld. We receive Alicia in the underworld. Some more story there, and the Goblin King's Halls will give us Oh, it's a different maiden card. Okay, I assumed we just had to go back to the original maiden. That makes that easier. For exploring the Dead King's halls, which do not belong to a goblin, we get a treasure chest card. And for the Bandit Queen, the Jack of Plague will be our new foe. Asleep in the Forest, Field of Poppies, and Battle at Brooktop. And a few more cards, of course. Equipment. Fleet Cuffs, which are gloves, Armor of Cold, and a huge hammer.
Come, play again.
Well, alright, we'll play again next time. I know the past two videos I've ended with picking the cards, but I think I will do that
the rats?
at the beginning of the next video, just, so it makes a little bit more sense. But like I said, it'll be the Jack of Plagues. We'll be cursed. He'll give us more challenges. Lots of fun stuff, I'm sure. And the plague suit is by far my least favorite. So things should be interesting. I actually kind of find them difficult. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.